Hey guys, it's Woody, the Unexceptional Gamer, bringing you a dual commentary with SasbenJr.
How you doing, Woody? Thanks for having me, and you can call me Jeff, obviously.
Alright, so Jeff has a lot of talking points and things he's pointed out in this video via editing, so we might talk quickly. So what do you got coming up right here with the circle on the
Right,
map?
well, team deathmatch, looking at the minimap right now, it's important to spread out from your teammates because you don't want to get danger close, especially in a map like this. So I spread out, I think about the initial interception point because racking up the kill streaks initially is what separates a good team deathmatch win versus a loss.
Yep. And yeah, kill streaks can turn an average player into a great one. And we've got another point coming up here that you're looking to make. Full metal jacket versus non-full metal jacket on the aiming. Can you talk about it?
Right, yeah, so you can aim a little bit lower when you're aiming down here with full metal jacket, obviously. So above the line is when you're not running full metal jacket and you can cover those two threat areas. And this was actually from a subscriber match where they requested a full metal jacket within the terminal. And that was just pointing out some areas.
Alright. Awesome grenade throw, by the way.
Yeah, the strafe throw is quite good. I think it's some game coding that allows you to do it, even though it looks like I'm going to miss. But people should try it out.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking right at this point?
Well, I was waiting for the enemy to reload, taking a look at the minimap, seeing where my teammates are positioned, and that's what made me realise I've got some cover if I want to get out of here. And that's obviously how I swapped to the other side.
Yep. So
Spreading out.
I've watched this video. If I recall correctly, we get a chance to breathe here. On the subscriber request that he's honoring here, they asked him to do it from this side of the map. So my favorite spot on Terminal is the building under Red Roof. If you don't know Red Roof, it's near the Charlie flag, and there's a propane tank up top. And down there, you can set up camp and go real positive. People come your way and you just mow them. But this area is a little harder, and you still manage to get a beastly game.
Right, so that's what this was about, to stay in the terminal, because some people, actually quite a lot of people said they had trouble with it. Now here, I just see my teammate run in, I try to save him. I even yelled out to him, I think, but it was no good.
Yep. So, Predator missiles, huh?
Yeah, I'm no good at them. So my subscribers joke that I should just use Sentry Gun and forget Predator even existed, because it doesn't work for me.
I have enough Predator fails to do channel updates for quite some time now. It's like become a theme for me, and yeah.
Yeah, so this line is about slicing the pie, which is the enforcement or military way of crossing and changing your aim as you clear an area. I pick up a quick double kill, which was quite nice.
So, talk about why you dropped it there.
All right, so the red circle was their potential spawn point, and the green circle was where our teammates were. So that allows me to work out where they're going to spawn. However, I ended up dropping it outside because that's where the red dot was. And as you can see, it kind of works in my favor because their whole team rushes up where the C flag would actually be, and it allows me to pick up 5 or 6 kills. So.
Yep. So, for those that don't know about the spawn in Modern Warfare, in some games like Domination and Sabotage, the spawn has affinity for certain points. Like you're unlikely to flip the spawn in Sabotage because you're on that one side of the map and you have to advance to the other and plant the bomb. In Domination, the spawn has an affinity, like a likeliness to stick with it to the flags that you own. In Team Deathmatch, that's not true at all. In Team Deathmatch, you're going to spawn wherever the enemy is not. They're just going to put you in some clear space.
Exactly. So what I did on that map was to educate people of how to at least think about it. You have a look where your team are, and you can come up with a pretty good educated guess of where you're going to drop it if you don't have a UAV available.
Yep. Oftentimes your team is going to own half or 2/3 of the map, and it gives you a good guess, especially if you pay attention to where you spawn, as to where those other guys are going to come to life.
Right. And actually, another tip here on the chopper gun, if people are running the higher sensitivities, like the 7s or 8s or even 6, it could also be worthwhile to just jump into options as the chopper's being launched and bring it back down to 3, and that can actually improve your aiming on the chopper gunner, so it's not as jumpy.
Another thing I sometimes do if I have a chopper gunner AC-130 is wait till I die and respawn with a danger close. The chopper ammo is explosive, so it hits the ground and then there's a splash effect. And with danger close, that becomes a danger close pro. I think it becomes a bigger deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, and that's a really good, legitimate reason to use one-man army as well, to swap out to a danger close pro before dropping your predator or any strike or any kill streak, really.
Yep. So, do you advance forward here? I forget. Slice the pie again?
No, I moved back. So I looked at the minimap. You can see how my team are really pushing on that area. We've got the news agency covered with 2, so I'm going to move back to this area where A would be. my teammate's there, so I don't want to be behind him and be an easy double kill for someone. But I notice right now he gets killed, and you'll see a skull come up for him in a second. I know where he got killed from. The mini-map shows the same thing. There's no point throwing a stun, so let's have the enemy run into my Semtex, and it was a nice double that came from it. So it's about thinking what your teammates are doing and then using that to your advantage. Here, obviously, two more teammates came, which is their mistake. I picked up a kill. I got double flashed, but I used the environment to actually reload, go prone, and take cover. It was just unfortunate I couldn't get that last streak, and then here's a predator that's not going to work again.
So will you be giving out any predator tips and advice in your future videos?
No, but I probably should slow down and never use boost ever again. So.
Yeah. I've had my share of predator misses too, and you know, you get to thinking you need to hit boost right away, and that's not the case. Oftentimes, it's better off to take a look first.
That's right. So I'm going to switch to sentry gun, and I'll leave it at that, mate.
There you go. 26-2. It felt like more than that. It felt like you kicked ass all game, but nothing wrong with a 13-1 KD.
No, and just to finish off, Woody, I'd like to say thanks for having me again, and congratulations on your channel's success. You know, what you're bringing to the table is very well deserving, and you bring a great product, so thank you.
Oh, well, thanks for the kind words.